guys, welcome back. Here is the final reveal of my Revell F-86D Sabre dog. And the decals were a little thick. You had to use a lot of microsol. Let's see the bottom. It's got the missile tray on it. I did put the pilot in. Too bad. But overall, this is a really good kit, and I would love to do another one. Maybe using the other marking, or there's plenty of aftermarket decals for this kit. Kit is an early version F-86D. Some later versions, they put a parachute brake on the back. This kit has been reboxed for Revell Germany and Pro Modeler kits, Monogram Pro Modeler kits, and just depending on, I guess, the flavor of the month, they want to put the fuselage halves for a later version F-86D. They actually show the instruction for a later version right here, because that is a straight piece. It has a straight piece on the back of the fuselage and underneath the tail. But as you can see, this is not the later version. So if this was the later version with the power brake, this would be basically angled right here for the power brake housing. And the reason why I mention that is there's a lot of aftermarket decals that you could use, that you could buy, because this, again, it was when the Air Force had nice colorful planes, nice colorful markings, and there are plenty of aftermarket decals that you can pick up on eBay and other various sources. So if you wanted to do a different marking, you could. And if you wanted to be completely accurate, you'd want to get some that were for later versions or early versions. In this case, you'd want to get some aftermarket decals that were for the early version without the parabrake housing. And usually aftermarket decals will note that if it's an early version or not. I wanted to build it out of the box, so I used the decal markings for the 31st Fighter Intercept Squadron. After I got the decals on, I sealed it with the metal varnish. This is supposed to, formulated to not kill the shine and the metallic look of the metal paint. So I think it went okay. I'll give it a shot. And then I just used Flory clay-based washes over the model, mainly dark dirt, but on the bottom pieces and some of the landing gear and underneath and the wheel wells. I used kind of a combination of black and some grime, and of course you just put it on, let it dry, and then wipe it off, and it gives a nice effect. But definitely, it's a highly recommended kit. It goes together really well. Give it a shot. And if you don't like the kit decals, then pick up some aftermarket decals for it. Okay. Let's see down. See some of the, again, there's a ton of stencils on this kit. There we go. And it's almost like doing a F4 Phantom. There's so many of them. So, and I posed the air brake doors open. Okay. And you can pose those closed if you want, as well as the canopy. I'm going to be away from modeling for a while. Just got a lot of things to do and vacation type stuff, and so it'll be probably a few weeks before I get started on another kit. But thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the slideshow, and take care, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.